Today, we're going to talk about the rich hackers that never get banned, as well as defining what exactly a rich hacker is. A lot of poor people think they're a rich hacker because they cheat on a level 400 account with a $1,000 inventory. Sorry, pal, but you're still poor. In order to be considered a rich hacker, your Steam account needs to be worth minimum 20 grand. You also need the worth split across your account. In other words, you can't be level 10 and have 20k in skins. And you also can't be level 900 and have no skins. You'll need both, or else you'll still be a brokey even if you're level 1000 or whatever. So let's quickly go over some welfare accounts of cheaters who are definitely not rich. As you can see, this person most definitely has no money. This is someone who has been working at McDonald's for over a year to afford this level, only so I can call him poor and irrelevant. It's very obvious when someone is broke, even if at first glance they may seem otherwise. Poor people just have that look and smell. You can smell the 60Hz monitor through the screen. Third worlders are especially bad at this, since most of the time they will spend their life savings, which is around the equivalent of $50 USD, and they'll buy the cheapest pins, the cheapest skins, if any, and they'll have a very ugly Steam ID and be in very low tier groups. They will never be rich, but they try to LARP as one even though no one believes it. It's like watching a child play police officer. Next, let's go through a few other profiles. Broke, welfare account, poor, poron, broke and poor. This guy might as well have a billboard on his profile that screams, "I have no money." All of these profiles are so utterly unremarkable and reek of peasantness and broke people. If you're looking for a rich sugar daddy, it's definitely none of these people. Even this account. His level seems high, so he must at least have some money, right? The answer would be an easy no. If we look into his Steam account history, we can see he's been leveling at a snail pace, and his inventory is non-existent. The Community Ambassador or Pillars of Community badge also automatically removes 500 aura from your account. A decent attempt to seem rich, but in the end falls flat. So now that we've seen a bunch of brokey profiles, let's go over some rich hackers. These profiles have tens of thousands of dollars on their accounts, and they're still spending more. They could have used that money to donate to some charities or feed starving kids in Africa, but who cares about them when you can buy Steam levels? Helping others is temporary, but Steam levels are forever. Not only are they spending absurd amounts of money, but they're also cheating. Why would someone invest this much money and still risk it? The answer is simply that a lot of people get a thrill from risking money, and some people enjoy the attention and admiration they get from poor randoms who comment pointless comments on their account when they level up. Congratulations, you've wasted more money on a pixel number on a video game platform. Truly a huge accomplishment. Every time someone wastes money on their Steam level, brokies crawl out of the woodwork to comment their new Steam level. It's truly embarrassing and cringeworthy. The reason they do this is because they have no lives, and watching another man level up on Steam is the most exciting thing that happens in their day. Anyways, back to the rich hackers. So these hackers are at the top of the hierarchy when it comes to people who cheat in CS2. In some ways, it's respectable. If you're going to cheat in a video game, you better at least be risking 20 racks and have valuable OG IDs and groups, or else don't even bother. If you're not doing this, you'll just be poor, irrelevant, no-name cheater. If you want to be a big namer and have third worlders worship your feet, you better start spending some big bucks. But how much money have they actually spent? A lot of people don't really fully understand how expensive leveling up on Steam becomes the higher you go. People have guesses and estimates on what it costs, but no one knows for sure. So I decided to interview one of them and ask some questions and get to the bottom of this.
What's up, Kero viewers? My name is Vincent. I've been cheating in Counter-Strike since 2015, and I'm most known for cheating and getting banned on high-tier accounts, I guess.
Around how much money have you spent on Steam across all your accounts?
I'd say I've spent around $250,000 just on Steam. That's including skins, levels, etc.
Instead of spending all that money on Steam, have you ever considered donating to some charities or helping out the less fortunate?
Well, I actually have donated to a few charities. I've donated to Palestinian Adoption Fund. I've donated to Ukrainian refugees that were staying in New York. I actually housed a few refugees along with my parents when the war first broke out. So,
How do you have so much money to throw away on Steam?
well, to be fair, I make my money through a lot of ways. I actually work a normal job and I put a lot of my money into crypto, specifically Injective, Render, Nakamoto Games, almost $5,000 a day doing shit coins on Solana. It's kind of just printing at that point.
Very cool. So, if you got banned, would you care?
I wouldn't say I would care. I would be upset, but I think if you cheat on accounts, you should always be prepared to take a ban. I've been doing this since probably around 2015 at this point, putting money into accounts, having nice ones. And yeah, I get banned. I Everybody gets banned. Nobody cheats and never gets banned. So yeah, I'd say I'd care, but it's part of the game, man. You take the risk by cheating. I could just never cheat and never get banned, but I want to cheat, so I take the risk.
So, there you have it, an actual interview of a rich cheater instead of the dirt poor third worlders that Sparkles has interviewed for like 5 videos.